Alright, so we'll go ahead and do some nukes videos, and then that'll do. That should do. That should do.
Family ties. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Hiro and Tomo
Bring that
from
down.
the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers about a house
There we
with
go.
a horrifying history. The former occupants
Yeah, let me
of
know
the
how
house
that.
were at one time a
Let me know
happy
how the
family.
audio is. If I
A
need to
man,
like
his
turn it up,
wife,
turn
and
it
their
down, or
daughter.
anything like that.
But their happy life eventually turned to tragedy. Over the years, the couple's daughter began to develop a severe mental disorder. And
Grew up watching my dad
she
play Manhunt on
tragically took her
PS2.
own
Oh
life
man, that is a
The
game with
girl's mother and
history.
father were absolutely
That is a game with
devastated by the
history.
violent passing of their daughter. Overcome by grief, the couple also took their own lives.
On mobile, and
Right
it sounds
in the same
good.
bedroom
Perfect. Yeah,
where
I
their
had to turn
daughter had
I had to
passed
turn
away.
the browser source down
This
because yeah,
tragic case
it's
shocked the
significantly
community,
louder
and
than the movie
house
was.
has remained empty ever since. Eventually, the home was inherited by a relative, a man who wishes to only be referred to as Tajima. Tajima claims
Tajima.
he's experienced unnerving paranormal events every time he visits the house. The activity has become so extreme that he's reluctant to even return there. So the owner Tajima reaches out to the Omagatoki film team, who agree to investigate the tragic alleged haunting. First, the Omagatoki team asks the owner to give them a tour of the house and show them the bedroom where the family took their own lives.
Oh,
Not long after they enter, the guys experience something chilling.
やっぱり
chilly.
部屋に入るのは抵抗が大きいですか？
It seems like a very small place.
先ほどお話聞いたその捨てなくなってたっていうのもあの階段を登った先なんですよね。
この事故が起きてから数回しか行ってないですね。
Top 5 spookiest events in Japan.
なかなか厳しい。
Honestly, like Japanese paranormal investigators are like on a whole nother level. What the fuck was that?
ちょっと待って、聞こえた？
どなたがいらっしゃるわけじゃないですよね。
毎回こんな感じなんですよ。
どなたもいらっしゃる。
Happens all the time.
いやいやいやいや、
The fuck?
普通に声じゃん。だって、はっきりだよね。
Vlad, hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for swinging on by. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. We finished up the movie actually, and now we're just watching some more spooky videos. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Happy hauntings. Jeez, what the fuck?
え、ちょっと待って、聞こえた？
Tajima explains that this sort of supernatural activity occurs so often that both he and a friend have actually captured terrifying video footage around the home. The following video was recorded by Tajima.
What the?
Someone can be seen waving at Tajima from inside the daughter's bedroom on the second floor. No one is inside the house.
The video's kind of blurry there.
Cut to another nighttime visit, and Tajima's friend captures something on the bedroom stairs that might
Banned
even
in
be
so many
more
areas. Second one
disturbing.
followed suit with bans. Dad was sitting there going, "You watching this? This is prime blood and gore." Oh, jeez, yeah, no. I think I remember Manhunt 2, like ratcheting things up like to an absurd degree. Because I think that was one of the few games that actually got an adults only rating, just for pure violence.
Tajima's friend begins to record when he hears the unexplained sound of something banging against a glass door. He films the stairs leading
Bombs
to the
couldn't make it
daughter's
home in
room,
time for the movie,
and
but
his blood
these top
runs
fives
cold
are
as he
so
sees a
entertaining. They
small,
really are.
pale foot
I've started
stepping
watching
down
them
the
recently
top of the
myself,
stairs.
and they're very
So,
interesting.
back to the Omagatoki investigation of
They're
the
honest,
house.
some of them are
The
honestly
owner
like
leaves the
very
premises,
good.
and Tomo
There's some
and Hiro
like
begin to check out the home.
legitimately
Tomo monitors the
creepy
investigation
stuff
from
that goes
outside
on
the
in some of
house
these.
As Hiro explores the house all alone.
But no
Hiro
worries.
suddenly begins to hear strange
The VOD
sounds
will
coming
still be
from
up. The VOD will
downstairs.
absolutely still be
Gathering
up.
his courage, he heads
And
down
I
to
usually try
investigate.
to have
And
like
what happens next
I usually have
is
the
truly
YouTube versions
disturbing.
up within a couple days. So You can there are still ways to, if you like, even if you miss the stream itself, like there's still chances for you to like catch the
うわなんかちょっと
the session itself.
うめき声みたいなの聞こえてるのかな
Are you even allowed to stream Manhunt on Twitch? Been curious about those games because of the controversy. That is a very good question, actually. Because I know Twitch has its list of banned game.
今ちょっと神
What
経
the
が
fuck?
かぶってるっていうのも原因としてあると思います
What the fuck?
ここに住まれてる方ですかここに住んでいた家族ですか今もいますかこの声は誰のものですか娘さんですか叫び声で何か伝えようとしてますか
Hello?
Another terrifying moan can be heard from somewhere within
Jeez.
the house, but Hiro can't find the source. So eventually, Hiro heads back upstairs. and
Yeah.
enters the bedroom where all three family members took their own lives. That's when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
It's not in the prohibited games list. That is surprising. That is very surprising. So I guess that means, yeah, you actually can stream it. I imagine you would probably need to put up a disclaimer for like extreme violence. But yeah, if it's not on the prohibited list, then yeah, you're fucking good to go. Oh, I think may be blurring out like documents or something. Okay, they're blurring out the person in the photo.
What appears to be a tuft of long dark hair can be seen creepily sliding along the floor and just out of sight. Hiro doesn't even notice the chilling event until he looks back at his footage later. He goes back to check the area, but there's nothing there.
They did ban Manhunt
So
too.
what,
Okay.
Is
Back in
this?
2015. Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
know what you think.
Interesting. Yeah, because I
You can
know
watch this entire three-part investigation
because
with
I know
even
both
more
of those
spooky
entries
moments
had
on
a
the YouTube
significant
channel
level of
on the
controversy
Toki
surrounding them,
Film.
purely for the amount of
A
violence
cry
involved.
for help. TikTok user Ali McDaniel from Raleigh, North Carolina says that he just returned from a fishing trip when he heard something odd coming from a nearby public toilet. Perhaps the sound of a screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer to film the odd sound. But it turns out it's not the sound of an animal at all.
Yo, what the?
The fuck? What the fuck?
What the? Bro. There's nobody in here.
Yeah, that's super loud.
Yo.
Wait, what?
A woman can be heard screaming desperately for help from inside the public restroom. But when Ali goes inside and checks, he soon realizes that there's no one there.
Did he
Shocked
get
by the
excited
experience,
because he
posts
didn't
his
find
video to
anything?
TikTok, and many concerned viewers believe that he might have caught a spirit, or possibly even a skinwalker. But what do you think?
Skinwalker.
Yo, what the?
Manhunt 2 still banned in its uncut form. You have to get the cut version. Okay. Interesting. Manhunt 1 can be played freely.
Phantom
Wow.
Flavor.
Okay, interesting.
Security guard Freddy works at a busy construction
Yeah,
site
that is
in
that
Texas.
is like
He says that
honestly
during a night shift,
Manhunt
a
did-
construction worker named Jose
well, Manhunt
needed help
eventually
moving a
kind of
giant
fell
heavy
off because
wooden cable
I guess the
reel.
second game was
Jose
not
is
as good as the
relieved when a
first one,
fellow
but
worker
that
who
series is
he's
still like
never met
very notable
suddenly
simply
offers
because of
to
the
help
history
him out.
behind the
After they
legal
move the
aspects of
heavy
it.
cable reel, Jose looks back over to thank the young man, but
Yeah,
he's
I'm not really sure what a
disappeared.
skinwalker is supposed to be. I need to double check on that. Oh, that's bright. Wait, what the... Uh... Nani? The fuck was that?
Jose reports what happened to the security guard Freddy and to his foreman, but they tell Jose that he was the only worker on duty that night. He was completely alone on the job site. So as a matter of site security, they check the CCTV footage and they're shocked by what they find. And this is where things get really weird, because Jose spots a photo on the wall inside the office and recognizes the man in the picture as the man who helped him out that night. Security guard Freddy and Jose's foreman are chilled to their core. Because you see, the man Jose points out in the photo passed away over 7 years ago.
Huh.
The man's name was Alan Lopez, and back in 2015, when he was only 21 years old, he was hit by a truck on the job site and passed away almost instantly.
Oof.
Security guard Freddy decides to post the bizarre footage on
then.
TikTok, but after receiving some backlash, he decides to actually show just how difficult it is to move one of the heavy wooden cable reels.
Oh, because of how big it is. Bathroom ghosts are the worst. Heard rumors in school multiple times as a kid. There's always a ghost girl around there in an abandoned restroom. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like bathroom ghosts are like. That's a actually terrifying thing.
From the ghost of Alan Lopez, whose spirit is still.
Skinwalkers are a harmful witch that can disguise themselves as an animal. Oh, okay.
Scared?
Gotcha.
Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastya, and Igor from the YouTube channel Toppy set out to explore a recently abandoned funeral home.
Most likely the wind. I don't know if the wind could push something that big that easily.
The funeral home is haunted by multiple ghosts, presumably the spirits of the deceased who have passed through its halls on the way to the other side. Late into the night, the group decides to split up to explore. It does not go well. Against her better judgment, Nastya agrees to sit all alone in total darkness in the funeral home chapel. Nastya can't see anything, but as a static IR camera records, we can see her start to get a bit freaked out.
I love the narration, not gonna lie. Otso, thank you so much.
Good morning and good morning, chat. Hope everyone doing good. Samhain Wiggly Wraith.
Otso, how you doing? Thank you so much for resubscribing for 11 heckin' months. Holy shit. Thank you so much, and hope you're doing well also. Thank you so much, and I hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. How you doing? Gotta sleep now. Have a good spooky night. No worries, Cloak. No worries. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And yeah, you have a good rest and pleasant nightmares. Oh. Yeah, don't think about the fact that you're in a funeral home in the middle of the night by yourself in the dark.
Terrifying.
I mean, that could be anything. Oh, that could be a lot of things.
In the pitch black darkness, Nastya can't see a thing, but a crucifix suddenly falls off a table nearby. But most horrifying of all, the coffin behind her moves by itself.
Okay.
Nastya has no idea what the sounds are. But nevertheless, the noises scare her enough that she decides to just get out of there.
Yeah, fair.
After Nastia leaves,
Fuck
the
that
static
cross.
camera
Get it
is
off
used
my
to
desk.
record, and what it captures is like something right
Doing good,
out
and you
of
doing
a
pretty
horror
well.
movie.
Doing pretty well. Hope you're also doing pretty well. Yeah, that's weird.
That the abandoned funeral home is haunted?
Oh,
Let
more
me
than
know
likely.
what you think.
It's a
You can
funeral
watch this
home. What the
entire
fuck you think?
investigation over on the YouTube channel, Toppy. Just over your shoulder.
Thank you for the... You came
This
late.
next
Yeah,
video
it
is
seems like there was a bit of a
mystery, as
delay
it
for the
was
sound
posted
alert.
nearly
No
13
worries.
years ago to an anonymous YouTube channel called LeBron Who 422. The video description says that the channel owner and his two friends were hanging out in the basement of their shared home for the very last time before moving out. They're recording a few videos to remember their time at their old home when things take a terrifying turn.
Can't believe that startled me
all you
anyways.
Dude, come on, man. I just lost like 50 bucks in cards.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm just have to.
Stacko, what are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
It's dark. I can't find it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing
Turn
with
the
a
lights
mouse.
on.
What the fuck?
I'm not standing
I'm
with
gonna
a
do
mouse.
this. I'll do
I
it.
can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there.
No, there's not.
Did you get it?
I can't see
Was
it.
there something behind there?
Dude, did you get the mouse trap?
Yeah. Mouse is really anything. Alright, whatever.
What are we watching now,
Did you see
Mr.
it?
Wraith? Watching some
Someone or
new top
something can be
5.
seen standing behind one of the
Okay,
frames
yeah,
just
no, I
inside the basement storage area.
Okay, I was
When
gonna
you go
say.
inside and turn on the light, there's nothing there. So did the group of friends accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal?
Yeah, we're just
inside
watching
their
some
basement?
spooky videos to
Or
kind of close
is
things
it
out with.
all just an elaborate hoax?
They
You
almost caught me
decide.
on camera.
The thing downstairs. Sophia says that she's been experiencing
Yeah, it was a
bizarre
very clear
supernatural
face
activity in
behind
her
him, like
home
almost
in
too clear.
Argentina. She's home alone one night when she starts to hear strange
Yeah, some of this
sounds
stuff
coming
is,
from
like,
downstairs.
Usually
What happens
questionable,
next
but
is
it's still
absolutely
kind of interesting.
terrifying.
Hola, gente.
Then you get the videos that make you think is like,
No
huh,
me acompañó hoy, pero ya estoy sola.
what if?
Todavía se escucha un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé. Ay, la con olor a algo ahí. Sora.
What the?
Sí.
Puppy!
Sophia sees an ominous dark figure at the bottom of the staircase, slowly reaching out towards her. But Sophia is not having it. She rushes down to protect her dog and cat, who are both downstairs.
Protect the pets.
But the hands
Protect the
disappear, and
pets.
there's nothing there. Only her two visibly upset pets.
Oh,
So could this be something supernatural? Or is it just another TikTok hoax? You
that is so
decide.
weird.
The night visitor.
That's more
Stop
likely
by
to be a
subreddit
skinwalker.
poster South2865 says that in the middle of the night, her 2-year-old
Yeah, it's
son
been said
woke
that
up
animals
and
can
got out of
actually
bed.
sense
She put him
that
back
if
down
there's a
and then
spirit in the
decided to
room.
check
Something
her
about
baby
how
camera to
their
see what
senses
might have
work
disturbed him.
are
What she found
allows them
was
to kind of better
truly
detect if
shocking.
something there's like an unknown presence in the vicinity. Hmm?
Did you see it? Something seems to be touching or moving the child's ear as he tries to sleep. The movement is so aggressive that it actually wakes the little boy up, and he grabs at his ear and then looks around to see who are
Smack
what
the
was
fucking baby.
touching
No,
her.
kick the baby. No, kick the
Her son
baby.
has never been able to move his ears on his own, especially not the top of his ear. And she believes that something
What movie
paranormal
were you
could
watching?
be in
We were
her
watching
home.
Bride of the
But,
Gorilla
as
that was
always,
released in
let me know what you
1951.
think.
And yeah, it's weird. It's weird, it's silly, it's
Lights
nonsensical.
Reddit
We were
user
having fun
Comcat
dunking on it. We were having
7292
fun
says
dunking
that
on the
for a
whole
while
thing.
now, she's been seeing strange shadow figures in her home, but she's always wondered if it was just her imagination. So as a test, she decides to set up a laser light grid in her hallway and sets a camera to record each night.
Actual ghost hunting
Late one night as she's watching
equipment.
TV in bed, something happens that is absolutely chilling.
What the fuck? Oh, excuse me? Hi? Hello?
A large shadow suddenly blocks out the lights from the laser grid. Then just as the mysterious shadow disappears, the bedroom TV starts to glitch out.
Oh, that's concerning.
Now, the Reddit user claims that no one was in the hallway at the time of this recording, and she says that she has no idea what this strange shadow could be. Shadow of doubt.
Yeah.
Late one afternoon in Spain, TikTok user Les spots the shadow of a pigeon perched just outside her second floor window. She decides to record a funny video for scaring the bird away. But when she approaches the window, things take a very odd turn.
Hay algo ahí y no sé qué es. What the f?
What the?
Hola?
Okay, what?
¿Qué es eso?
A shadow can be seen through the blinds, but when Les
Yeah, no, that one's weird. That one's weird. Let's see. Have any of y'all had a paranormal experience before? Okay. I got one. I got one for you. I actually got one for you. I'm not sure if I mentioned this one on stream or maybe on someone else's stream, maybe. But I have absolutely had a paranormal experience when I was a lot younger. So basically, when I was but a wee little wraith, I was a lot younger, and woke up in the middle of the night. And here's the thing: I had like one of those bunk beds where you have the like bed on top and then the futon portion on the bottom. Because like I usually be on the futon to play video games and stuff. So I slept on the top bunk. And then woke up one time in the middle of the night, and then I'm like, okay, stuff. Okay, it's the middle of the night, kind of restless, and I look out to the exit of the room, and I see something that looks like a dark silhouetted figure at the end of the bed, like at the end of the bed, right at the end of the bed there. And so without not really taking the chance to like examine what the fuck I was looking at, I do the child thing where it's like, okay, hide under the covers. They can't get you. They can't get me if I'm under the covers. And then so I do that, like just not confused and afraid more than anything else. And then next thing I knew, I felt something tugging at the sheets of the bed, tugging at the sheets as if trying to pull it out from, like trying to uncover me. And I was holding on to those sheets for dear fucking life. It tugged. I felt. Oh, thank you for the posture check. So I felt that tug, and I was like holding on. I was holding on. I was holding on, and then it stopped after a couple of tugs. And after that, I was just like, I just stayed there probably for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or something like that, just worried if it was still there. I think I eventually like pulled my head out and checked, and it was gone. It was gone. And I don't know if I was able to go back to sleep that night or not. Oh. Oh, geez. Yeah, but that is like the biggest, like, no, the house that I grew up in was like, we were convinced that it was
Wait a minute,
haunted.
what was you tugging?
No, it wasn't me that was tugging. It was the figure at the end of the bed that was tugging on the blankets. Like, that is because we were all fairly convinced that the house was like super fucking haunted. At least for a while. And it got to a point like I think we just like acknowledged what was the spirit that was living there enough to the point where just like it just didn't really kind of fuck with us anymore. But if something happened, like an item went missing or something, we would usually attribute it to the ghost. Like, we had a name for it as well. We had a name like we called it Charlie. So if anything like went missing or anything like, or if there was any other kind of unexplained activity that went on somewhere, we usually attributed it to Charlie. And that was kind of our thing. So that was kind of like the main paranormal experience I had when I was a kid. Most paranormal experience I had was more of a creepypasta. Yeah. I guess my experience could be described as like a bit of a copy pasta as well, in a way. Oh yeah, it's in Spanish. Oh yeah, it's in Spanish here. It sounds intense. It was at the time. It was like, imagine if you're like just, oh god, when was it? I couldn't have been older than 10 at the very least. But yeah, imagine that happening to you in the middle of the night. Yeah, I think I dropped a popcorn kernel. You don't want to know why I believe there are alternate universes, or that I've seen a few of my past lives? Like, is it like a deja vu thing or something like that? Because like, well, I get things like where I feel like I dream of different events that might possibly occur in the future. My highlighter broke. Now everything is highlighted. Oh, jeez. But yeah, like, is it one of those things where they have dreams like that seems like to predict the future or whatnot, and then like, I don't know, even years down the line, you do something and you feel like you've done it before, or you've seen something before, and you just like, wait, what? Have I done this before? It's one of those I feel like I get that quite a bit. Yeah, what is sleep?
This lifts the curtain. There is no pigeon, or anything else for that matter.
Yeah, no pigeon
but
there.
The shadow remains, and then just suddenly moves away. Les, who has never posted any other supernatural video, is baffled by the incident. She says that she doesn't really believe in the supernatural, but also she says she has no clue what the odd shadow could have been. So is this something paranormal, or just an odd trick of the light?
Little column A, little column B.
Very early one morning, a bus driver from Punggol, Singapore is getting ready to start his shift when he looks at the bus's CCTV camera and spots what looks like a person sitting in the bus's upper deck, which should be empty.
Oh, that's unnerving. It's too early for this shit. It's too early for this shit.
Berderau darah aku lah, laki betul lah. Aku kuat jeritkan dia suruh turun tadi kat dekat tempat turun orang. Nak bawa lagi sini. Pokemon betul lah.
When the bus driver goes upstairs to investigate, the strange figure he spotted on the bus's CCTV is
Or is that
not
supposed to be
there.
a swear?
The seats are all empty.
Deja Reve? I'm not really sure what that is.
On camera? Or what do you think is going
Is that like a
on here?
variation of Deja
Leave it
Vu?
up to you to decide.
Feel like I've been in this place before.
I'm still working out scheduling and a new editor and all sorts of stuff. So please subscribe and hit the little notification bell so that you never miss a video.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff in that one. There's some interesting stuff in that video. Oh, actually, I think I can click. Oh, yeah, there we go. Top 5 scary ghost videos. Prepare to be terrified. Yeah, we'll watch this and then we'll call it a night.
One day, a severely damaged car is brought into a garage and
Oh, bitterly known as being typed as Deja Vu. Ah, okay, okay.
Traffic accident just the night before. The owner of the repair shop, Marcos Garcia, has a house that sits on the same property as the garage. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, he notices something very odd outside his window. He spots one of his mechanics, a man named Juan, who seems to be involved in a very animated conversation with someone. The problem is, there's no one there. Juan is all alone. Marco quickly pulls up the live feed of the garage's CCTV camera on his phone. What happens
Deja
next
Wraith.
is
Oh, jeez.
downright chilling.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara del taller de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa. Y este maestro está hablando.
He's just having a normal conversation.
No cacho qué onda. La verdad que no cacho qué onda. No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicando el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en Canadá. Se me está viendo el presupuesto,
Oye. Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Oh.
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
Oh.
No, si estoy con don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicando esto.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo. No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos. Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado. Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan. Viejo, no, tengo grabado,
Oh, jeez.
Vente, por favor, vente. No, esta weá es...
Mechanic Juan swears that he was talking to a man who was very real and said his name was Mr. Carlos. Juan says that he could see Mr. Carlos standing right in front of him, clear as day. He says Mr. Carlos was asking questions about repairing the severely wrecked car from the night before. Now, Juan had no idea that all of the passengers in the car had passed away in the accident. He also didn't know that one of the deceased passengers was a man named Mr. Carlos. So did Juan talk to a ghost? He certainly seems convinced. But what do you think?
That is
This next
wild.
video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted to TikTok without a source. The Post claims that the video
was
was
with a
recorded
friend
in an apartment in
in 2
Barranquilla,
movies.
Colombia.
Both is
The
awesome.
man who recorded it said
Oh
that he
yeah.
was shocked when he began hearing the chilling sound of a woman crying from somewhere in his house.
Yeah, I heard the Dungeons and
He took out
Dragons
his
movies
phone to
is
record the
actually
terrifying
pretty
event.
good.
But what happens next?
The marketing didn't
makes
really
his
do that
blood
movie any
run
favors. But I heard the Dungeons and Dragons movie was actually pretty good. Child?
Niño.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck right off with that.
TV stand.
Oh, fuck right off with that.
Has no idea who this child is.
Fuck right off with that
The woman
one.
ducks down behind the stand and the man
Oh my
walks
God.
over. But the boy has disappeared. into
Fuck off with that.
Now,
Hey,
without a source,
Hexy, how you
it's impossible to know
doing?
whether this creepy footage is real or fake.
How you doing, Hexy? Sorry, I was
Anyway,
just like, nope,
video is
nope, nope,
definitely
nope,
spooky.
nope, 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 nope. How you doing, Hexy? Happy hauntings, and I hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone.
At an undisclosed facility.
Kids will always be the most terrifying things that ever exist. I agree.
Before long, Tim understood why. He began to experience
Ended up talking to
disturbing
someone
and
and never seen them
unexplainable
again.
events
Suddenly
at work.
remembered and wonder if I am
Eventually, Tim
hallucinating of a
discovered that the
kid that
source of the
passed
strange
by and
activity in
greeted
the
me.
building seemed to be coming from an
that
overhead
kind of
attic
that's
space.
that kind of
When
shit.
Tim went up into the attic to investigate.
Jeez, what if we're all just ghosts? What if I'm not the only ghost on this stream? What if you're all ghosts as well? Came at a good time, eh? Yeah, no kidding.
Since this video, the strange activity in the building has only gotten worse. Tim
What
says
the fuck?
that he's actually been attacked by something a few times. So, cut to another late night. Security guard Tim begins to hear
Ghosts
banging
in the
coming from
cemetery
somewhere
cinema. How
inside the
fitting.
building. Once again, he grabs his phone and hits record as he goes to investigate.
God, yeah, no, fucking ghost children are just terrifying. What the fuck? Please protect me, God. Oh, mannequins. I fucking hate mannequins. I hate mannequins so much.
I guess we're doing this. Hello?
Extended warranty works in the afterlife too. Jeez. Oh, fuck off. Fuck. Fuck off. Damn, the fucking cake on that mannequin though. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh, hi.
Hello? Who's there? Hello?
Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
The mannequin moves on its own and then falls over. Then a large glass frame falls to the floor and shatters into a million
Perfect time to
pieces.
clap some cheeks.
Here's the creepy sound of
Father,
a
why are
woman
you
crying.
crying?
And finally,
I am very
a
upset
loud,
right now.
raspy voice can be
I am
heard
very
from
upset right now,
somewhere in the
Corey.
room.
No, I'd be like,
Hello?
fuck this shit.
Tim is scared.
Fuck by
and he
2
just
weeks.
makes a
I'm getting
run
out
for
of
it.
there.
So, now a few weeks later, Tim is back on the night shift when things once again take a terrifying turn.
Kid Ghost was so pissed he didn't get his V-Bucks to buy a Fortnite skin. Oh my god.
Hello?
Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Yeah, no, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. I'd be fucking gone. I'd be fucking gone.
Someone or something can be seen sitting on top of a steel cart. Whatever it is slowly moves back, and when Tim turns on his flashlight,
a new mortal has found the cemetery. Enjoy your stay.
Mothra of Penguins, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone.
The next day,
how you doing? I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. Fuck. All aboard the nope train.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at newstop5@gmail.com.
What goes on top of a ghost ice cream sundae? I'm afraid to ask. I'm afraid to ask the answer to that question.
Investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Taiyu Hospital.
Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, by the way, Mothro.
Back in 1933. And over its 80-year history,
all good looks like fun. I mean, that clip was just absolutely just like 10 different levels of nope.
The ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways.
Mother of penguins. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I see it now. Oh shit! Hello. Hey. Yeah, character limits. Nerd Kenzie, hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming on by. What were you up to? What were you up to? Just chatting. Okay, were you just hanging out? What were you up to, if you don't mind my asking? We're watching some spooky paranormal videos right now. We had our Cemetery Cinema movie night earlier. We finished that up, and yeah, we're just watching some spooky videos now to kind of cool down a little bit. Thank you so much for the raid. Playing Fortnite. Ah, okay. Wait, did you forget? Do you forget to change your stream categories as well? Because I do that quite regularly, actually. I do that quite regularly. Oh, jeez. It's become a thing with my community. It's become a thing with my community. You forget too. No, it happened when we were playing Resident Evil 4 the other day, and like I completely forgot to change the category, so it was stuck on just chatting until like the last fucking half hour of the stream. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that does that. Whip screams. Oh my gods. Glitter Piggy, hello, how are you also doing? How you doing also? We are still on just chatting. Yeah, well, yeah. Jeez. Oh, man. Ah. Welcome, Raiders! I'm Sawin. I'm a Wraith VTuber and horror content creator. I play a lot of horror and horror adjacent games. As I mentioned earlier, today was our Cemetery Cinema night, which we do on the last Friday of every month.
New mortal has found the cemetery.
Hey!
Enjoy your stay.
Hey, Corvidae. Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Spooky Zone. I also do things such as terrifying voice acting, horror story ASMR, as well as Darkwave radio streams. And Glitter Piggy, thank you so much as well for the follow. Welcome to the Spooky Zone. I'm not quite done with my spiel yet, though.
Somebody that sounds like something you would be interested in. Then lock your doors, turn down the lights, make sure nobody is hiding out in the back. Oh my god, that's another raid!
SCP-1471. What? Oh my God, we're actually getting invaded by SCPs. We're getting invaded by SCPs. Oh no. Ah! Ooh woo raid, you've been infected with Mallow. Oh, Mallow 2.0. Oh my God. Oh my God. Unlock my door and wear something sexy, guy. Wait, what? I mean, yes, but
A new mortal has found the cemetery.
oh my God.
Enjoy your
Ah!
stay.
Mitch Spiel raid. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. The spooky bone boy is here. Oh man, what were you up to? What were you up to? Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Song of Horror. Ooh, okay. Song of Horror. Hold on. Oh God, is that the fucking Junji Ito-esque game, by the way? Because I think that's still, is that still early access? That's still early access, I think, right? Let me make sure, because I got it wish listed. I've got it wish listed on here.
A new mortal has found the cemetery.
Oh God, I'm falling behind on notifications. Ah, ah. Daddy Gate. Oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Daddy Dagoth. There we go. And SCP-1471. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome to the Spooky Zone. You thinking World of Horror? That might be what I'm thinking of. That might be what I'm thinking of, actually. Song of Horror. Song of Horror. Okay, I'm not familiar with Song of Horror. Look at all of this horror! More the tank controls game based on. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Song of Horror is worth getting to know. It's the best game ever made. That is a very bold claim to make. That is a very bold claim there. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Song of Horror, because I feel like I've heard of it. Oh, okay. I'm looking at it now. Fixed camera survival horror adventure. Okay, it came out in 2019. Okay, I feel like I've heard of this. Oh, wait, no. I think I recognize this. I think I've seen some bits and pieces of this, like a while ago. I think I may have seen someone doing this, like a LP of this, or did like a small one shot of this game or something like that at some point. Yeah, it's very heavy survival horror. Okay. Ugh. It's been proven by scientists, you see? The community has ruined our image. Oh my God, it's the SCP community? Yeah, no, there's a lot of people that are really trying to get in bed with some of those SCPs. Yeah. It has Horny the Skull Pupper. Yeah, I'm not against it. Oh my God. Song of Horror is like Clock Tower. Ooh, you know what? I've never really had a chance to play Clock Tower. That is one of those games that I really need to rectify on one of these days. Right now, my plate is really full right now, so hopefully I'll be able to clear that up, and then try and see if I can fit that in at some point. Oh. And Eternal Darkness. Oh my God, Eternal Darkness is my fucking jam. Eternal Darkness is my fucking jam. Oh my God. As random events that come up, oh my God, you fucking okay, yeah, no, sign me the fuck up. Sign me the fuck up. Okay. All right, before I get too distracted, let me go ahead and rewind a bit so I can do my spiel again. Because I kind of got I was in the middle of the spiel from the previous raid that came in. You have an intro to finish? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's do. We'll take it from the top. Welcome, Raiders! My name is Sawin. I am a Wraith VTuber and horror content creator. I play a lot of horror and horror adjacent games. Tonight was our monthly Cemetery Cinema evening, where at the last Friday of every month, we watch some classic horror media. We watched the movie already. We were watching Bride of the Gorilla, which was released in 1951. It's weird. It's nonsensical. We had a lot of fun riffing on it. I also do things such as terrified voice acting, horror story ASMR, as well as darkwave radio streams for the people that are into some good old goth music.
Totally, that sounds like something you would be interested in. Then lock your doors, turn down the lights, make sure nothing is hiding under the bed. And I hope you have a terrifyingly fun time. Thank you so much for the raids, both Nerd Kenzie and SCP.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Now, pull out the horny bat. Gotta stay safe.
Right. Because people are getting very attracted, in fact, very attracted by the Wraith voice lately. Let me see. There we go. All right. People have been getting very turned on by the Wraith voice lately. Gotta keep things in check. Terrified, you say? Yes. Oh, nice effect you got there. Thank you so much. And light my candles for a romantic night. Oh, horny be gone. Yeah, I have an actual horny bat. It's more of a self-defense mechanism for when things get a little too rowdy. Glitter Peggy, oh my god, thank you for the... That's what's happening right now. That seems to be what happens whenever I pull out the Wraith voice. Press one button today. You did. You've been behaving, Panda. Humans flood towards the scary things. Oh my god, yeah, no, you're not even kidding. You are not even kidding.
A new mortal has found the center.
Vlad!
Enjoy your stay.
How you doing? Oh my god, what am I talking about? You've been here. Vlad, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. Looking at Panda though, Demon is looking at that Nusi. Oh my god, no, don't bring up the Nusi! We are not bringing up the Nusi again! We're not bringing that up again! Leave that for the Wednesday streams! I'm embarrassed I wasn't already following. No worries. I do that occasionally myself. I think I'm following someone and then I check and I'm just like, wait, I'm not? What the fuck? I need to rectify that. What's a Nusi? You're better off not knowing. Diggs, what the fuck? What the fuck? God damn it. My nose hole is not a goal. My nose hole is not a goal. We discussed this. Oh my god. I'm actually crying right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Google did not disappoint. Oh my god. Don't mean to sound like an asshole and that I'm making fun of / bullying your OC. It looks awesome, by the way. But if you hit up DC Comics, they might ask you to buy your OC for a Joker AU comic. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a bold assumption that DC can actually write a good story
Some people
these
just
days.
want to watch the world burn, then you have dicks. Bringing in Blur's terms.
I know, right? No, that's a bold assumption. That's a bold assumption to think that DC can write a half decent story these days, or that either any Western comic can do either Marvel or DC can do a half decent story these days. But G-Man though, hello, how you doing? Thanks so much for swinging on by. Happy huntings. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. New C, I come in. No, stop! I'm gonna fucking play the I'm gonna play the video. Actually, hold on. Midnight's out and about, so I'm gonna let her go real fast. I'm gonna let her out of the room real fast. Well, y'all will just gonna move as far away from the New C conversation as possible. 1 sec. Midnight, come on. Hey, there you go. Come on. There you go. Oh my god. You are fucking. Oh my god. How did we get this? How did we get derailed so fucking quickly? How did we get derailed so fucking quickly? 12:39 a.m. I woke up at 6. Oh, jeez.
Should have kept the bat out. I warned you.
You know what? That fair point. Fair point. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no worries. If you need to sleep, no worries. We'll not hold it against you. Your personal health is more important. Your personal health is important. How do wraiths stay warm during winter? I'm afraid to ask the answer to that. All right, I'm gonna replay this because we finished the movie earlier, so we were watching some spooky paranormal videos to kind of to kind of close out the evening with. So, this is their second Nukes episode. So let's get back to it before we get further derailed.
Bloody footprints running up the walls.
Oh jeez.
No one else could see. Taiyu Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since. Paranormal investigator Chu is completely alone when
Good night, funny magic man. No worries, no worries. Thank you for swinging on by. Have a good rest and pleasant nightmares.
As Chu roams the hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there, but it doesn't seem to bother him.
Need a bonk redeem where you swing the bat at the stream. I should see if I can figure out how to set that up.
Let him know that they are there.
I should see if I can find out how to set that up.
Creepy.
Udah, suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini.
Love going into spooky abandoned places.
A hospital stretcher moves by itself, frightening Chu so
Yeah.
much that he begins to shake.
No sorry, don't like it.
But things are about to get much worse.
You ever play Songs of Horror? I'll give one thing of advice: never trust the sinks. Oh my god. Noted.
Sound of a bell ringing from
Yeah, I may check
somewhere
that game
inside
out
the
one of these
building.
days.
When he looks for the source, something happens that shocks him to his core.
Yeah, hospitals are the second worst place for bathroom ghosts. What the fuck? Oh jeez. Where the fuck is that coming from?
Weh, banyak kikli otak.
We'll kick your ass.
Ya Allah, ya Allah.
Fuck you, ghost, fight me.
Door slams shut right behind him, and an ominous voice can be heard. But most terrifying of all, something seems to quickly peek out at Chu from inside one of the hospital rooms.
Oh, jeez.
Chu is terrified and quickly heads for another section of the hospital. But as Chu continues to explore, things just seem to get worse.
I live in a haunted house, basically. Yeah, I was actually just telling Chad about a paranormal experience I had when I was but a wee little wraith. Yeah, I've absolutely had... Oh, jeez, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, jeez, he's... That is... True, jeez. Yeah, no, he was...
Get out of my room. I'm trying to play Minecraft.
Sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Room.
Fuck
Gathering
that.
all of his courage, he charges toward the creepy figure. But it disappears.
Why would he go towards it? He already threatened to kick its ass.
He is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave. But his live audience has other ideas.
Why we got the horny bat out? What I missed? Don't ask. Don't ask. Oh, the Wraith voice was apparently getting people riled up.
You might guess, it did not go well.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah.
Oh my god, that is... Oh!
Allahu Akbar ya Allah.
Chu freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu as if it's not attached to her body. And with that, Chu has had enough. He ends his live stream and just gets out of there. So what do you think is going on here?
Oh, hell no.
Could the hospital really be haunted?
Oh, hell no.
Either way,
What?
really
Oh,
not.
hell no.
Whatever that is.
Oh, hell.
Absolutely terrifying.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the fucking no.
Woman. Gaz from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz loves the
Yoshi
outdoors and
flexible.
dedicates his videos to documenting
Ayo.
his frequent camping trips
Ayo.
in the countryside in England, along with his cute little French bulldog.
Oh,
Bindi.
puppy. Oh my
This
god,
time
you're
Gaz
such a
travels
cute
deep
little
into a
pup.
remote forest that is said to be
Oh my
haunted
God.
by the quote Lady in White.
Gods, yeah,
The
no,
story
that
goes
is...
back in the 1800s, a troubled woman who lived on
absolutely
a farm at the
terrifying.
edge of the woods was so distraught that she took her own life amongst the trees of the forest.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I kind of need that right now.
So Gaz just sets up his hammock and prepares to spend the night in the deep woods. However, when the sun goes down, something happens that makes Gaz wish he had never come to this particular forest.
Do you think her neck is cut open and you think that hole would be... Dicks? Dicks? I have many questions right now. I have many questions right now. I have so many questions right now. Send this man to the mines. I have so many questions right now. I have so many questions right now. I had to pause just because I had to fucking comprehend that entire fucking sentence. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Oh. I'm gonna try and distract. I'm gonna change the subject for a brief moment because that is a terrible fucking mental image right there. Friendly reminder: we're currently raising money for Trans Lifeline. We're about just over $200 away from our goal of $2,000 raised. I'm with a group called Charity Scaredy, and we're currently raising. This is our current fundraising effort. If you wish to donate, you can either check the link in the pinned message at the top of chat, or you can type in !charity to bring up the link that way. Either way, if you have a few bucks to spare, consider donating to a very good cause, especially since it's Trans Visibility Day. Once again, we're close to our $2,000 goal. This will be the last stream for me for this week. Doing the fundraiser tomorrow, Saturday. There will be a few people running the fundraiser on their streams as well. So if you're following me on Twitter, I will do my best to retweet the people that are taking part in that accordingly. Hey, Vlad! Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Really appreciate it. Oh, Gorge! Mwah! Hello, how you doing? Hope you have a great night. No worries. Appreciate you swinging by, Gorge. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, right. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Needed that. I needed that.
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Throw Tussie. No! No! Why? Why? Why would you? Why? No, this one I can't blame on you, Dix. This one I can't blame on you. Can I ask how I can help after stream? Absolutely. But no, absolutely, SCP. Absolutely. Feel free to reach out and I can point you in the right direction. Absolutely. Oh, jeez. God damn it. What the fuck is happening? Talk about taking that throat game to another level. Oh my fucking. I'm gonna continue the video now. Throat action, huh? Nice topic. God damn it. Hi, Pinky. How you doing? What the fuck? Oh, I don't like that. I don't think that's the dog.
Top.
Oh, puppy. Dude needs a flood lamp. Yeah, no kidding. How you doing, by the way, Yamba? Thank you so much for swinging on by. Happy hauntings. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone.
Nope.
All you going to hell.
Nope.
God. What the fuck? Oh, even the puppy's upset. Oh, puppy is not having it. Puppy is not having any of it.
Hello?
Smart to have the hammock. Keep yourself off the forest floor. Truth be told, I was lurking since the beginning, was hanging with friends. No worries, no worries. We appreciate lurkers here. Less bugs and ghosts. What topic did I just come back to? Don't ask. Please, don't ask. Usually it's Wednesdays that we have the cursed conversations on, not Fridays. Where the fuck is that coming from?
Hello?
Oh, it's getting louder. It's getting louder. I don't like that. I don't like that. Puppy!
No, I'm off, mate. I'm off.
And with that, Gaz has had enough. He quickly packs up his hammock, gathers his things, and just gets out of there.
Yeah, that's probably
Gaz
a good
is shocked
idea.
by the horrible noises that sound exactly
Probably
like
a good
crying
idea.
woman. He believes that he might have captured the troubled spirit of the woman who took her own life centuries ago in the haunted forest. Even little dog Fendi appears to be on edge about their creepy surroundings. She seems to keep staring at something in the woods that Gaz just can't see.
Yeah, we were talking about how pets are like super sensitive towards the presence of spirits.
I'll leave that up to you to decide. You can watch this entire creepy video over on the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz. The Leopard Inn.
Oh, jeez.
Nearly 300 years ago in the early
Yeah, we were talking about how earlier about how pets are like a bit like have a higher sense for like spiritual presences. So the dog probably saw something out there as well. Forest at night, places always full of noises of nature fucking itself. Oh gods, yeah, no, absolutely. I think there was a comment someone mentioned that it could possibly be a fox, but I don't think foxes make those kind of noises. Like, not that I know of at the very least. Oh jeez. Insert sad ghost face here. Oh my gods.
early 1700s, the Leopard Inn and Pub was built in the thriving town of Burslem, England. The inn was a huge success, and people from all over would visit to stay the night or to have a few pints in the downstairs pub. However, the Leopard's Inn's history is also marred by many tragic events. One of the most notable episodes in the inn's dark history is the violent passing of a lady of the night in one of the upstairs rooms. Her life was taken by an angry and very violent customer.
Oh.
It is said that both of their spirits are trapped inside the Leopard Inn, doomed to wander its halls for all eternity.
Oh, jeez.
Visitors and workers at the inn claim to have had terrifying experiences with one of these spirits. Some say that the dark, shadowy figure of a man follows and attacks people at the inn, sometimes touching or pushing them.
Feel free to ask me all those questions you had come to mind. I'll answer any I can. Oh yeah, no worries. I'll absolutely be sure to
the Leopard Inn Hotel.
ask those.
That is the figure, a black figure that goes upstairs, wanders through the pub, opens and closes doors, sometimes get touched on the shoulder.
And have you actually seen the figure?
Yes.
Over the years, the inn's business took a sharp downturn, and much of the structure was sealed off and left abandoned until 2007. The Leopard Inn's first floor is now a historic pub, but the upper floors and rooms of the inn still remain empty and in a state of decay.
Really? They didn't do anything with the upper level.
YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations.
Oh yeah.
To the Leopard Inn with
Oh yeah,
the
they've shown
cameraman
these they've shown these guys before.
Supernatural activity on camera, and what they encounter is truly chilling. The team installs several static cameras throughout the inn, and then they start to explore. Almost immediately, they capture something unexplainable in the second floor hallway.
Big hits in here. It feels really cold behind me as well.
Yeah, I've just gone cold. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it.
Where did it come from, Pete?
Big gas.
Aren't these the Jerry Ghost guys? I think so, yeah, because I recognize them. They've shown them on this channel before.
Something's moving down that way as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is up then?
A lot of cold air coming.
Okay, I think it's like Halloween decorations or something.
Something's moving down that way as well.
I'm going back to shooting things in DMZ. I'm innocent in this conversation. Oh, no worries, no worries.
Now, this is when Phil starts to experience some very strange and creepy encounters. The first time it happens, Phil is on the 3rd floor, conducting a spirit box session.
Is there anybody here in this hallway at the moment?
Oi, demons, it's me, ya boy.
Pulled me on the back of my thing.
Oh shit.
Back of your jumper? Yeah, on my hood. Okay, that's good.
Oh shit, for real?
Okay, so I take it you are with us.
Phil just laughs off the tug on his coat, but then it happens again.
Hmm? The ghost just grabbed me bum.
Phil? Yeah. Hold on a sec. You see when you said someone touched you?
That Jimi Hendrix shirt though, I know, right?
Did you laugh?
No. I were. Something touched me.
As Phil gets touched,
Ghost
I
is getting a little
clearly hear
frisky
man
up in
laugh,
here.
And this is captured on our digital recorder. Here's the audio enhanced.
Buh. Buh. Whoa.
Something pulls at
Something
Phil's
about
jacket
that
and a
reaction is
sinister
just
laugh can be
amazing.
heard. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be dealing with the spirit of the angry man that took the life of the Lady of the Night.
It's
inside
the bum
leopard inn.
fiddler
As
ghost.
this
They're
ghost
out to
is said
fiddle
to
their
follow
bums.
and attack people. Their suspicions seem justified when Phil is targeted.
He's
yet
going,
again.
blah, blah. God dang it, Bobby.
That you're seen walking up and down the stairs. Come down now.
Phil is receiving an EVP, a man's voice who is saying, "We'll fix it for money." And at the same time, there is movement behind him. Here is the enhanced audio of the EVP, followed by the footage which has also been enhanced.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
Playing with their grundle and pingus from behind. Jeez. Whoa.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's barely enough of a shadow to catch it. There it is.
A dark figure seems to reach out towards Phil, almost as if it's attempting to grab him.
Yeah, not the pingus. Don't grab the pingus. Don't grab the pingus.
That is downright chilling.
Whilst we are on the second floor, at the same time our static night
Robotnik
vision
be
camera
proud.
on the 3rd floor is capturing what seems to be an apparition. It stands at the end of the hallway, then it turns and walks into a room. Here's the footage followed by the footage enhanced.
Oh, that's hard to tell. Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, no, that's kind of hard to tell at a distance. Yeah, that's very hard to tell at a different distance.
A white translucent figure can be
Oh
seen
no,
entering
we're
one of the
haunted.
bedrooms
Pants
on
grab.
the 3rd floor. So, could this be the spirit of the man that terrified so many visitors at the inn?
SCP, thank you for the...
That was reaching out to Phil. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigation.
Damn, horny ghosts.
The end of the Zark haunting. Now you might remember
How do ghosts like their lemonade?
an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a
Oh, I recognize this family. I don't usually take requests for raids. That's the only thing, because things may change.
It's coming from the cupboard.
But I think we've raided Nico recently, actually. We actually did raid Nico recently.
Could you please drop?
Whoa, what the fuck? Are they still having more shit? Oh my god.
Well, as an update to this story, the father Zark says that he has decided to end the channel.
Oh, really?
Now, his family has finally moved to a new home. But Zark posted one final video from their old apartment that might be their
Yeah, they showed this family
video
before.
Yet.
Wait, what the? What the fuck? Wait, what?
Zark hears a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son. But just as he enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall.
Oh,
In the
fuck.
dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right, and he runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son. But just then, his wife yells to him from the other room to say that their son is still safe in bed, snug under the covers and not crying at all.
Again!
So Zark has
Yeah,
no
exactly.
idea
Kids
who
are
or
fucking
what
terrifying.
this is.
Again,
Cut back to
child
current day,
ghosts
and
are
Zark says that the
terrifying.
channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real? Or
Jeez.
was it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't know. That one's pretty hard
On camera.
to
A
tell.
Reddit user that goes by the name Failed Talk Show Host lives with his girlfriend in a small apartment in Denver, Colorado. Sometimes the couple hears strange noises in their apartment, but they never really thought much of it. That is until the Reddit user buys a brand new Samsung phone with a new night mode feature, meaning that the phone can take vivid, highly optimized photos even in the dark. He decides to try out the feature. so he turns
Hashtag
off
not
all the lights
sponsored?
and snaps a few photos around his apartment. When he looks back at the results, he is
Some pretty
shocked
cool
to see an
spooky stuff this
unfamiliar
vid. Gotta
figure
head off to sleep now
standing
though.
in the
Happy
kitchen
nightmares,
cupboard.
y'all. No worries, Vlad. Thank you so much for swinging on by. Thank you for hanging out. You have a good rest and pleasant nightmares.
The Redditor decides to leave a camera recording overnight.
Hashtag
as he and
Goosey.
his girlfriend sleep. When the couple reviews the recorded footage the next day,
Foss! Yo! Foss raid! Let's get that last 200. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! How you doing, Foss? Yo, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, we've gotten a few donations over here. We're so close. We're so close to the end. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, how are you doing, Foss? Oh shit, you were playing some 14. Yo, how you doing? How's the big? What were you up to? What were you working on? What were you working on, if you don't mind my asking? Oh gods, I forgot to do my fucking dailies today. I forgot to do the Loperate dailies. That's fine. I can do them tomorrow. Oh gods, I think I need to do the new fucking palace dungeon thing as well that they added for Endwalker. I haven't even started that yet. But yo, I hope you had a good stream, Foss. Hope you had a good stream. Quest for Stupid. I'm doing all the relic weapons at the same time. Oh my gods. Oh no. Oh no. Good luck. Good luck. You are made of sterner stuff than I. I have not done any of the relic weapon stuff because it is a hell of a fucking grind. So, fucking props to you. Literally running a randomizer with the ARR book phase. Oh my fucking gods. Yeah, no, I think A Realm Reborn was when it was the absolute worst before they made it like a little bit less randomized. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. Good luck on your venture, Foss. Good luck on your venture to acquire those relic weapons. I know it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But welcome, Raiders! I'm Sawin. I'm a Wraith VTuber and horror content creator. I play a lot of horror and horror adjacent games. Tonight was our Cemetery Cinema Night, which occurs on the last Friday of every month, and we watch some classic horror movies. Tonight's offering was Bride of the Gorilla. It was weird, it was silly, it was nonsensical, and we had a lot of fun riffing on it. And now we're actually probably gonna be closing things down in a little bit, actually. But we were watching some paranormal videos to close things down for the evening. Jumped the gun. I also do things such as terrifying voice acting, horror story ASMR, as well as dark wave video streams. Occasionally we get crab waves as well.
So over here, that sounds like something you'd be interested in. Just lock your doors. Check your penises. Turn down the lights. Make sure nothing is hiding under the bed. And I hope you have a terrifyingly fun time. Thank you so much again for the raid, Faust.
Did you see it? O'clock? Oh yeah, we've been watching. I'm falling a little bit behind on the nukes videos, so we're taking a good chance to get caught up on some of those. And this one in particular has some fucking wild ass videos, has some wild ass clips. Like holy shit, some like actual like terrifying stuff happening with this one. Yeah, make sure your Pingus is safe, people.
Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, what is this one? Oh, hello. Oh yeah, that's a figure. Hi.
Someone or something can be seen moving around in the dark. And whatever it is looks very similar to the figure in the previous photo.
Oh, jeez.
So could it be that their apartment is haunted? Or just what is this? Let me know what you think.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Thanks for watching. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but my schedule is still all over the place. So please hit subscribe and hit the little bell notification icon so that you never miss an episode.
Oh my god. It's Jesus and the Windbreaker! Oh my god. Oh my god, it kind of does. Nicolas Cage in the new... Oh, the Renfield movie? Yeah, that actually looks really fun. That looks like a fun movie, honestly. Are you hiding under the bed? Because that would scare away the other ghosts. Yeah, I can probably scare some other ghosts. Tired, need to lurk, but I'll be hanging and getting cozy. No worries, Faust. Enjoy your lurk. We're probably gonna be closing things down in a few minutes, cause we'll probably be closing things down in a few minutes, cause this is the last video that we were watching for the evening. Boy, was that a fucking that was just holy shit. That was wild. Saw a body pillow to scare off the ghost when. You joke, but I do have a body pillow. I do have a body pillow design. And I actually got made into a physical body pillow. Oh, so I have that like sitting in my closet right now. I got it for as like a follower goal, and it's sitting in my closet right now. And I've been worried. I've been thinking about what to do with it because it's kind of taking up space. I'm thinking about maybe doing. I was thinking about doing like a giveaway at some point, for the body pillow. I wasn't joking though. No, I. Oh yeah, I think I posted it like months ago. Like that was like when that was when I was like I was reaching it to 400, like last year. Like yeah, because last year my goal for my Twitch goal for the year was 400 follows, and you fucking annihilated that goal halfway through the fucking year. And one of the follower goals was that I would actually commission a Dakimura design. Also, Captain Rosaria, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. Welcome. Don't do a giveaway. I'll just rig it and win it. Oh my god. Now, it would probably be something like Twitter based, like follow, retweet, post something, and then accumulate entries that way. Oh, like it's good it's a fun little novelty thing, and the art's really good too. I'll be posting another picture of it, just kind of see if people would be down for if I did a giveaway for it. Oh my god. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away because we're gonna go ahead and start closing things down. So I'm gonna hop on over here. Alright. Oh. Body pillow giveaway? Interesting indeed. Yeah. It's something that I was originally planning to do. Well, I had that set as a goal when I was doing the birthday subathon. We didn't really get to that goal, unfortunately.
A new mortal has found the cemetery.
Frostolfos, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. Welcome. Yeah, it was something that I had as a goal during the subathon this past October, the birthday subathon. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to that goal. But I may do something with it. I may try to do something a little bit further down. I don't know when exactly. But it's something I've been contemplating on doing. I've always been worried, like, oh, I don't have the following for this, and it's just like, it's one of those things. I'm trying to do, like, get in the mindset of literally just do it and not worry about if I don't have enough reach or anything like that. Like, because I need it's a mind goblin that I've been trying to overcome over the past few months, and I'm getting a bit better with it. I'm getting a bit better with it because I've already done some things that I wouldn't have. Was trying to do previously, and I was worried that they wouldn't pan out. But I've already done those, a couple things, and they ended up going spectacularly well. So I may do that giveaway at some point in the near future. Not really too sure when, but I'll see if I can plan something. There's a couple other things I want to try. I need to. I've been kind of slacking on like making original content. So I need to give myself a good fucking kick in the rear in order to get myself back into the swing of things, you know? It's that kind of whole thing. For now though, we'll go ahead and close things down. But hey, look at that. $1,800. We're so close to the $200 goal. I will be ending things on my end, but I will be passing the baton over to the other more than capable members of the charity group that we are running. Let me see. Actually, oh no, wait, that's way earlier. I kind of want to see if someone else is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing is that my time frame, I'm not really sure who else is streaming right now. Because it's kind of, that's taking part in the charity. We did it, George! It's hard to judge if something is going to go well or not. You got a lot of fans, more than you probably realize. That's kind of the thing that I need to, like, get, like, kind of tell myself sometimes. Like, I'm kind of realizing just, it's still kind of wild, you know? It's still kind of wild. Like, my goal for the year is 1,000 followers on the Purple platform. And with the way we've been growing, it's entirely possible that we might hit that by summer. Which, if we hit 1,000 followers on the Purple platform, I will probably cry. I will not, well, not probably, I absolutely will cry. Oh. My goal is 1,471 followers. Ah, okay. You know that fits. That fits. That absolutely fits. That absolutely fits. If I even hit 50, I'll cry. Oh man. It's one of those things where it's like you gotta be able to put in the work, you know? You gotta be able to put in the work, and that's kind of the mindset I've been trying to get in. It's like, put in the work. Oh man, but yeah, no. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming for Saturday. I'll be off for the weekend. But I will be sure, if you're following me on Twitter, I will be sure to retweet anyone that is also working on this charity, because yeah, we're really close right now. We are really fucking close. We're so close to it. Oh, so I will absolutely be sure to retweet anyone that will be streaming for the charity. So definitely be sure to check them out. And yeah, if you have a few bucks to spare, every little bit helps, and it's going for a very worthwhile cause. For now though, we'll go ahead and close things down here. For the people that are new here, I tend to run an outro sequence, and I normally take that opportunity to see if we can find someone to send some spooky vibes to. So, feel free to stick around, and we'll see if we can find someone to raid. Until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, be good to each other, and of course, trans rights are human rights. Rest well, everyone.
And pleasant nightmares.
They're eating her! And then they're going to eat me! Oh my god!
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
Not misguided at all. I know your heart. It is filled with darkness, even though you are curiously attractive for a fishman.
I don't know about it. I just don't know.
I kick ass for the Lord.